What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. And this is a special kind of video. I'm going to call this Everything I Missed During My Trip to Eritrea. It was a quick few 11 days, but I did miss some stuff, some crazy fight announcements. Obviously, some fights I want to talk about and some fights I just resaw. And I have to give my opinion on some of this stuff, so might as well talk about it since I got all the time in the world now. But yeah, man. So yeah, let's talk about UFC 289. Obviously, Amanda Nunes retired. We know that now. She left the sport. She had her fight against Irene Aldana. I mean, impressive performance, but nothing special. She kind of jabbed her, leg kicked her a few times, took her down. Female GOAT, and I think it's undeniable at this point. And she's beaten everyone she's needed to beat. Every legitimate contender she's needed to face, she's beaten. And yeah. So let's talk about the highlight of the pay-per-view, though. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. My guy, Beneil. Obviously, you guys know, big Benny fan. And Beneil got caught with one of the craziest roundhouse kicks of all time. And he got hurt. He needed to win more than Benny did. I think Benny could come back from this, honestly. So yeah, it is what it is. Benny's still my guy, but good on him. Let's talk about UFC Vegas 75. Let's talk about Arman Tsarukyan, man. Arman Tsarukyan, oh my god. He got a tune-up fight in Joaquin Silva. Right? He got a tune-up fight. Can we be honest? That's what Joaquin is. And this dude's getting rocked. Future champ, my fucking ass, okay? Let's look at this. This was fucking beautiful right here. Joaquin Silva looking at this fucking punk, and he fucking unleashes a beautiful rear hook on his goddamn temple. Had him dancing like a motherfucking chicken. Dude was dancing. But obviously, Arman, besides that moment, dominated the whole fight. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, he did dominate. So he did his thing, did everything he needed to do. Got the takedowns where he needed to get the takedowns. Ultimately got the finish. Kind of weird situation between Silva and Arman. Obviously, both of them being like teammates, I think, at ATT, which is crazy. So this is what Arman's last 3 opponents have all been ATT guys. Arman is a traitor to his team. I don't know how that's possible, but it's possible. And he did a weird thing with the. I didn't get this. I don't know what that meant. He did that after he got off top of the hellacious ground and pound. Fucking horrible stoppage by Keith Peterson. If I don't say it my fucking self, I don't understand what that was about. And then in the main event, Jared Cannonier versus Marvin Vettori. What a beatdown this was. I was in literal shock. Cannonier is up there as most wanted right now for MMA Bum Jail. I don't know how Cannonier is doing this, but he made Marvin Vettori look horrible after the first round. Marvin did pretty good, and he beat Marvin up bad. And Jared is not known for his boxing or if he's fucking wrestling and takedowns. He beat the shit out of him. I was like, is this even real life? If anything, Jared should have KO'd him. But Jared has never been this high output, good striking, well-rounded fighter that he showed in this fight. It looked like a fake dimension that I was living in. And yeah, so those were some of the main key fights that I missed in my trip over there. Obviously, we got to talk about the insane fight announcements that we got. Let's start off with Korean Zombie versus Max Holloway for August 26th at Singapore. I think this is garbage, but hopefully it's an entertaining fight, and I pray to every deity, every god out there that Korean Zombie pulls out the W and he can retire in peace. But this is just a massacre. This is lambs to the slaughter. I don't know what this guy fucking Korean Zombie did to deserve this, but I guess he gave the guy what he wanted. So yeah, that's interesting. In the co-main event, obviously for Singapore, Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spawn 2. Good fight. I think Ryan Spawn needs this fight more than Smith. This guy Smith has been talking crazy. He said, "You're my bitch forever." or you always will be my bitch. I guess I'll show the article or whatever where he said that. I don't want to go find the clip because I really could care less about what Anthony Smith has to say about anybody. So yeah, but hopefully Ryan Spawn smokes his ass and ends his career, so I don't have to watch another Smith fight. Sorry, I'm an OG Anthony Smith hater. But yeah. Next one in the co-main event for, I guess, UFC Paris is Manon Fiorot versus Rose Namajunas. Rose is moving up to the flyweight division, I guess, because Valentina's not champ no more. She is going up in weight. I think Fiorot should whoop the goddamn shit out of her, and she should finish this girl. Also, Rose hater. Sorry, y'all. You know, I'm trying not to hate as much as I used to, but you know, it's because it's not good to be negative all the time. But when Rose loses, I smile. So I'm sorry. But yeah, but Rose could go out there and win this fight too. Rose is still insanely talented and a legit girl as a strawweight, so she could win this fight. But I think Fiorot should probably beat her. Rob Font versus Song Yadong or whatever, the two fathers of Ricky Simone that paid me to even say that. But hopefully Rob Font kills Song Yadong for what he did to my guy Ricky. That was painful to watch, and he needs to pay for that brutal beatdown that he put on my guy. It's gonna be a good fight though. Real good fight. Font's coming off an impressive KO over Adrian Yanez, a fight I predicted correctly, by the way, just to say. But yeah, good fight. UFC 292 looks like it's going to be the Bantamweight Showcase, obviously being headlined by Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley. And yeah, so it should be a good one. It's a good scrap. I like it. The boxing, the length of Fon, and obviously the quick and speed of Song is going to be in Showcase in this fight. I don't know what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little tired right now. In the main event of UFC Paris, Gane versus Spivak. The return of Cyril Gane after the complete, utter humiliation that John Jones put on this man. It is kind of insane where we're at, but hey, it is what it is. Should be a good fight though. We're going to see if Cyril Gane is a complete wrestling fraud and he can't wrestle to save his life, or he's actually improved in his wrestling and will be able to defend a takedown. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And maybe John Jones is just John Jones. So yeah. Another thing, the return of Chris Weidman at UFC 292. He'll be fighting with his teammate Aljamain Sterling against Brad Tavares. And when I talk about teammate, obviously I'm talking about Aljamain Sterling, not fucking Brad. Sorry, y'all. Again, I'm all over the place here, but hey, it is what it is. This is just a free thought thing. Good fight. I love it. Can't wait for it. I think Brad's probably going to KO him. Sadly, Brad has insanely good takedown defense. Weidman needs to wrestle to win this fight. He doesn't have a chin, and he hasn't fought in damn near 2 years or 3. I don't know how long the leg break was against Uriah Hall. But it's been a long time, basically, and I think this is going to be his retirement fight. But hopefully he puts on a good show, though, for his sake, and Brad doesn't beat the shit out of him. It'll be pretty sad to watch. And I kind of want to rant a little bit on this, but I'm thinking about making its own separate video. Corey Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov. I think this is probably one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long, long time. I don't get this. I don't get the narrative. Dagestani privilege much, and that's the video I think about making. I don't know if I want to go there, but this is horrible. It's stupid. I don't get it. I'm an Umar Nurmagomedov fan, actually. I think Umar Nurmagomedov is the real deal, and he could go out there and legitimately win this fight. I don't doubt that. But my point is, he hasn't earned to even be in this poster, this fucking thumbnail, or whatever you want to call this photo that they've made, this graphic. He hasn't earned that. His best win is against Ronnie Barcelos. All right, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna say Ronnie Barcelos is a bum, but still, no, in no way should he be fighting Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen would just school Cheeto Vera, who I will be talking about later in this video. But this makes no sense. I don't get it. It's stupid. It's somewhat weird. It seems unethical. It just seems like privilege. I don't know. Like, I can't really describe it. It's unfair. I don't know. Do you have to be from the fucking mountains to get good matchups? I mean, you can even talk about August Nurmagomedov versus fucking Sean Strickland and Aliskerov, or what, however you say that guy's name, versus Paulo Costa. Like, why? Why? What is the reason? What do they all have in common? They're from Dagestan, and maybe they like sheep on the side. I won't go there. But it kind of makes me mad that this is something that's going on. I don't understand it. It's stupid. I don't get it. Do I think it's going to be a good fight? Yeah. And do I think this is a dangerous fight for Corey to take? Yeah. But I think it's kind of unfair, because I'm not saying like because they're from Dagestan I have a problem with it, but I'm saying keep that same energy, because if this was anyone else, people would complain about this. If this was like Sean O'Malley did this, like, what did Sean deserve to even have that Peter Yan fight? And Sean ended up winning that fight, but it's the same thing, you know. It's kind of unfair. I just think it's stupid, but it is what it is. What can I talk about? But speaking of Chito Vera, though, Chito Vera versus Henry Cejudo will also be at UFC 292. That's, I think, this last fight announcement that I mentioned. Or need to mention. Good fight. I think this is a good bounce back fight for Cejudo after that close fight he had with Aljamain. I still think he won that Aljamain fight. That's just my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. You guys think Aljamain Sterling is one of the greatest fighters of all time. And I got a video coming up about Aljamain Sterling, so I'll be ready to go make that. But yeah, hey, I think Cheeto kind of could dominate, not Cheeto, I think Cejudo could kind of dominate in the wrestling here. I know people are going to say Cejudo's wrestling's garbage, but whatever. If Corey Sandhagen could take you down and control you for 2 rounds straight, or not 2 rounds straight, for 2 rounds in a 5-round fight, that's what, 10 minutes of control time, I think. I think fucking Henry Cejudo can win a fight against you in a 3-rounder. So yeah, good fight though. I like it. UFC 292 is going to be a banger card, so can't wait for that. Boston is going to be lit. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for all the stuff I missed, I guess, in my trip to Eritrea. It's crazy. You don't have Wi-Fi for 10 days, and the world wants to explode with fight announcements and new fights and just bangers on bangers. So yeah, interesting stuff. So yeah, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy eBay. I'm out of here. Go like, comment, and share the video. I'll be making more videos. I got a lot of time on my hands, so yeah. Bless me. All right, but yeah, love y'all. Goodbye. I'm out of here.